Alright guys, wow, Woody here. Today we're on ponies. So, one group of guys is up on the Lavan face behind us here. The other ones are going to be on this face, which is the ghastly face. They've headed out the path this morning. We're going to get the wind right, go up the hill, stalk back towards me. I'm now just going to catch the ponies. And we're going to get them saddled up and we'll head out the glen. Here's my handsome boy. Hey son. This is Marksman. And then over there behind us, you've got Ailsa. How's it going, boy? Yeah, he's a good pony. Right, well, we've caught Marksman. Where's he at? There he is. He's going to get Ailsa now. Now we've got Ailsa. She's the older of the two. I think she's like 13, 14. He's like 2 or 3. Nah, maybe 3 or 4 now. Probably about 4. Right, well, this has now got both the ponies. There we go. And that's the glen behind us that we're going to be heading up. Hopefully the guys get stuck into some stags. Oh, looking forward to today. And the first time I've been on ponies in quite a while. Usually Connor's been doing it, our new volunteer. But last week I hurt my knee on the hill. So took it a bit easier last week, and then the bosses said, I want to do ponies today. Give me knee a bit of a rest. So thanks very much, boss. Kind of needed that. Yeah, also means I get to be out with my 2 favourite ponies. Look at her. Gorgeous. Hi Dykes, come on. So yeah, Ailsa, there's this one. And then we got that one back there, that's Marksman. His full name is Marksman of Dykes. He's a Dykes pony. So I kind of go in between of calling him Marksman or calling him Dykes. Because as some people know, a dyke is a Scottish wall. Right, time to get Ailsa saddle on. So, we've got some specially made saddles for the ponies that they use to carry the deer off the hill. So we're going to get that on Ailsa now. Right, that's her saddled. We'll get Dykes on now. There you go. Hi Dykes, good lad, good lad. Oh, a bit. Good boy, yeah, good boy. So I like a good scratch, don't we? He's a good pony. Does look pretty good with the saddle on. So yeah, Dykes has got your saddle on now. Just going to do the final checks, make sure I've got everything. Make sure we've got plenty of clips. Saddle's on nice and tight. Yeah. Everything at the back looks good. Yeah, you can see the tail loop that comes under Loxie's tail, and then you've got the breeching strap here. That just stops the saddle going forward if we get any steepish ground, which we don't really do here when we're on the paths. Yeah, all looks good. What do you think, boy? You all sorted? I mean, this last little bit of grub before we head off. So we're about ready to go now. Just gonna get my kit on, and then we'll start heading out the path. Trying out my new jacket that I got the other week. I had it out in a couple of rainstorms, one of the new QU jackets, which I'm very pleased with. You've probably seen in my previous videos I had paramours, and they were starting to come to the end of the life. Also when they get wet they kind of turn black, which I wasn't a massive fan of. But this is a much more nicer colour. It's also very comfy. Right, binos, radio. Yeah, to help us spot, I've got my Pulsar merger thermal binoculars. Right, and that's us away. So we're going to head up the Lavan path like I was saying before. One team will be on the right hand side, so they'll be on kind of Mascarve, the Ghastly Face area, and then the other team are going to be on the Lavan face itself. Hopefully they're seeing stuff. I've been spying with the thermal from down here and I'm not seeing anything yet. So yeah, we'll get a bit higher up the path, stop every now and then, have a little spy, see if we can get in touch with the guys. And yeah, hopefully find some stags. The aim of today. Yeah, look at that behind us. So that's a Lavan there. You've got Mascav, which is here. Ghastly Face. Stub and Ferner, I think, is this high point here. So yeah, keep going, see what we can find. Come on. There we got me little followers coming up behind. Hales is always in front. She's the boss. Yeah, just took my jacket off there, had a wee spy with the thermal, and there's a group of beasts up in front of us on Stub and Ferner. So got the binos out, had a little look. It's definitely a group of hinds, but there's one in there that could be a stag. It is the start. Wait, the rut is just about to start. We have, like last Friday when we were out, we did see a stag chasing hinds. He'd started to wallow. There was one a couple of days before that looked like he was getting ready to roar, but we didn't hear anything. The wind was also quite bad that day, so we might not have heard him. But hopefully there's a stag holding that group of hinds, or at least close to the group of hinds. That could be an option for one of the guys. But as I say, I'm just going to head out the path when we get the pony knolls, and I'll sit and wait for instructions. My job today. The jumpers had to come off as well now because I'm sweating a bit. But another 500 metres, if that, and we should be at the pony knolls. And we'll just sit and wait, have some food, check the ponies, and I'm going to go around and make sure they haven't got any ticks on them. They get loads of ticks, but see if I can get a few off for them, make it a bit nicer for them. Walk on. Right. Whoa, girl. That's us at the pony knolls. Right, there we go. So this is my little hole for the next few hours. It's quite nice when it's windy and rainy. You can get in here and take shelter. So yeah, get down, put my jumper back on. It's a bit chilly up here. I'll stop sweating. Right, catch you in a sec. I'm sat here, I've just got the thermal out and my binos, and there is a group of deer right up here in the clouds. Yeah, maybe about 10, 15, something like that, I think. And then there was another heat sig just over here, which when I put the thermal up is Lewis. So I think they're going for that group. I've had a bit of a spy, the rest of the faces back here, not seeing anything. But then where we were seeing that group on Stub and Ferner, there was a massive group just below it. Looks to be maybe 100, something like that. So I imagine Jim's gone on that side. So yeah, we're just going to sit here, wait for the guys to get in contact with us, keep an eye on these ponies, make sure they don't gnash. Yeah, sit and chill. Rest my knee up. Sounds like a good plan. So yeah, unfortunately, the group of beasts that were above us here, that I think Lewis is going for, or was going for, have just spooked out to the left and gone over the skyline, so I can't see them now. But I've just picked out Lewis above us here, the bottom of Coiner Low, so I'll maybe try and get him on the radio in a sec. But yeah, the thermal comes in great for just spying the hillsides, picking up a group of beasts easy, or even just singles. You then use the binos to get a good look on them. So there I've literally just scanned across, picked up a heat sig, put the binos on, and I can see Lewis and the two guests above us. yeah, great pieces of kit. Yeah, so I guess we'll just wait here and see what happens. That's all I can do, really. Sure, I've just heard a shot. Just looking at that group behind us, the one that I think Jim's going for. And they're currently all running away across the back of the hill. Jim may have got one. Oh, the guest may have got one, but with Jim. Hopefully, yeah. You can still see Lewis just above us here, starting to walk through corridor low to the left. Yeah. Wait and see what the crack is. Yeah. So, I've just had a look forward, and where that big group of beasts was, where I heard the shot earlier, I can now see Jim and the team there with what I think is a stag. So, very happy. Imagine with where they're going to come down, I'm too high up the path. I've got a funny feeling my radio's not working, because I haven't been able to get in contact with them all day. We have just changed the radio body and put a new aerial on it. So I wonder if that body's not working. Or the aerial. Either way, I'll be changing it when I get back. But I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. And I'll probably head down the path a little bit. Because I think I'm too high up here. Lewis is now past me, and with where they are, they won't be dragging to me, they're going to be dragging down. But a ponyman should never use his initiative. So that's where it goes wrong. I might have to use a bit of initiative today. Question is, will I get told off? So, sit and watch them for a bit anyway, see what they do. Jim's now got the jacket off, he's about to start galloping, I think. So, I can see Jim with my binoculars, and I can see him on the radio trying to get me. And mine's not going, so yeah, it's definitely not working. So I'm going to use my initiative, and I'm going to head down the path where I think they're going to come out. Where I know where they're going to come out next to the ghastly fence. So I'll get to the other side where I can sit and wait, and then if they are going to come down there, which they are, I can then cut across the river, jump back up. You got hills that are just there, and Dice is just in front of us. So I'll get him first, connect him up, and then off we go. Cut out this radio, because I can imagine he's on the hill going, why is Woody not getting in touch with us? Well, it's not my fault. Right, there we go. Hilser and Dykes all saddled up now. Right, we'll make a move. There we go. In tandem. Back onto the path. Just quickly check before we head down. Yeah, they are just about to start dragging. I can see Lewis in the skyline now. Yeah. Alright, the lads are just on this far bit here, yeah. Just there. So they're going to drag down the other side of this hill. Well, I'd imagine anyway. I don't think they're going to come back here. So yeah, I've kind of half got in contact with Jim. Yeah. Both been spying to each other and waving our arms and then pointing back down the path. It's like, yeah, got ya, on my way. Yeah, I think that this radio is broken, so when I get back I'm going to change it over because I won't be taking this out again. But yeah, beautiful day. I mean, look at the path we've come up. So the Land Rover's just parked about here. This is the Lavan Glen, and you've got the Curriette Glen is out that way, which is another one that we use the ponies on. Yip yip, come on. There they are. Yip yip. Go on, son. Yeah, we're off the path now. Wait, I say off the path. There's a little path here, but it's not like the path we've been on all day. We've got a little burn crossing in front of us, and then kind of up the hill a little bit where Jim and Connor and the guests will be coming down. Yeah. So that didn't go to plan. When we got to the burn crossing, I disconnected them because it's better to have them separate. So if anything goes wrong, you haven't got two ponies tied together. Took her across, turned round, he was gnashing. So I tried to chase him, he then just ran off. But I say ran off, he's ran onto the path, he knows where he is. Didn't want me to go and get him. She walked back along, and I've not got time to be playing cat and mouse at the moment. So leave him where he is, and we're going to go and get this stag, and then we'll pick him back up when we get to the bottom of the path. Actually, he's not going to hurt himself, he's just on the path having a munch. I don't think he liked the look of that burn crossing. Oh, we're getting spun round. This way then, girl. Okay, thank you. Good girl. Good lass. Right, that's just where the guys are going to come down, just along the edge of this fence here. Yeah, my job is now I'm going to get the saddle tightened, ready for them to come, and we just put the stag straight on. You can just see the guys there now. Connect, lift.
I hate to say it, Woody, none of that was in frame.
I know. Oh, there we go. Stag on the back of the pony. Not too sure how much of the actual pony lifting you saw, because the camera dropped. Should have brought me a tripod today, but didn't. But either way, very nice stag on the back of Ailsa. You can't really beat that. Head back to the Land Rover now. Cracking beast. Right, that's us going back across the bridge now. End of the day, we'll get this stag off, get the larder. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, cracking stag that, innit? Proper one. Sweet.
Demag the rifle now.
I think not.